your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
First baseman, Steve
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Castillo is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Pierce is retired, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Here comes the first pitch. Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
batting 8th.
Russell Martin now. 1 in, 1 out, and Russell 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hardy to his left. He's there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays.
Batting six.
And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just 3 for 14. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Seth Smith now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They still trail 1-0. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here comes the first pitch. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number
Digging
19.
in for his second at bat, Jose Bautista. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things
Leading
off here in this
Orioles,
one-run contest.
The shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And he's set down, one away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Hyun-Soo Kim. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Morales.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Into the box, Steve Pearce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. One-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Russell Martin now, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as comes in to score.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Devin Travis would be next. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready once again, Devin Travis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Tulowitzki rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit. But what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch misses to him. 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles nothing. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Machado now on 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Chris Davis now. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
One strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. That misses. 1 and 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Josh Donaldson.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 2 time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Logan Verrett is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Logan Verrett.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Kendrys Morales is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled back. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Seth Smith now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Jay Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Stroman comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Nobody out. Runner on first. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
The 2-0 on the way. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Melvin
Leading
Upton
off for
Jr.
Toronto,
He'll lead it
the
off
left
here as
fielder,
we
number
begin
7.
inning number 7.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base
Second
hit.
baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 2-1 on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
No one out with a runner at second. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Barehanded on the move. Safe. Almost a remarkable play, but they'll have runners at the corners with nobody out now.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against
right
this
fielder,
guy in this
number
series. This
19.
is a really good hitter, and it's not easy
Bautista.
to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within
batter,
striking
number 8.
distance, but after that
Designated
walk,
hitter,
one swing of the bat could
Kendry
really blow this
Morales.
thing wide open.
Kendrys Morales will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 is retired. The Blue Jays strand 3, but they lead it 3-0. That's Smith now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. And a neck high fastball that time. One and one. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. On his way to pitch number 100. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Joe Biagini comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Joe Biagini.
Wellington Castillo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Tulowitzki for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brad Brock will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brad Brock.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Steve Pearce.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in to try it again. Troy Tulowitzki. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Russell Martin now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 home to Martin. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Joe Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joe Smith.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air to left. Upton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Mark Trumbo would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Bautista on the run, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Vidal Nunez from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Nunez.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Leading off for the
He'll
Blue
try
Jays,
and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Devin Travis.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready on 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Stephen Pearce. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Blue Jays on top, 7-0. Aaron Luke comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. No problem here. One away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seth Smith.
So digging in now, Seth Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Marcus Stroman earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail station.